You're probably good at managing your time and getting things done. You know how to make lists and check them off. You're fairly efficient, and nobody would accuse you of being a time waster. But if you're such a good worker and get so much done, then why do you get so frustrated at all the things that get left undone? Well, maybe it's because your good intentions and to-do lists just aren't good enough. I'm going to show you 4 simple ways to make your daily planning easier and more effective. For this discussion, I'll use a generic daily planning form. You can use whichever format you want. Paper, computer, smartphones, it doesn't really matter because the process is the same. The daily planning form that I use has these 3 basic areas. I suggest that yours has them too. First, a place to list your tasks along with some prioritizing columns. Secondly, a daily calendar divided into half-hour segments. And third, an area for you to add notes. Because daily planning is so important, you should set aside 15 to 20 minutes each morning to do it. Some people like to plan the night before, so it's really up to you. Here are the 4 steps to planning your day. Step number 1, make a list. In the task portion of your planning sheet, you simply write down everything you have to do today. Think of it as a brain dump, and be sure to list even those tasks that you do on a regular basis. Write them all down. The idea is to get everything that needs to be done in front of you to see. Step 2 is to prioritize your list, first with letters and then with numbers. You assign the letters A, B, or C to each task. A's absolutely must get done today. B's are also important, but a little less so. And C's are those things that can be skipped if necessary. Once you have your tasks broken down into A's, B's, and C's, you further prioritize them by number. If you have 5 A tasks, then you prioritize them A1 through A5. When you get to the B's, don't start with B1, but rather pick up from where you left off with the A's. In this case, B5 through B8, then C9, and so forth. By using consecutive numbers, you always know which tasks have higher priorities than others. In step 3, you estimate and write down how long you expect each task to take. This is an important part of planning that most people don't do. The benefit to you in assigning a specific amount of time to a task is that you're much more likely to get it done within that time frame. Without boundaries, those tasks can stretch out longer. Your day gets away from you, and you won't get as much done. And finally, step 4 is to schedule it into your calendar. Move your tasks and appointments to specific times on the daily calendar if you can. Be sure to write down your pre-scheduled appointments as well as all your other tasks. Sometimes you might be able to fit in several shorter time items into a half-hour or 1-hour block of time. Lay out your day the way you want it to go, and don't forget to leave a few empty 30-minute blocks of time throughout the day to allow for interruptions and uncertainties. Well, congratulations, you've planned your day. As the day progresses, check tasks off as you complete them or mark them for rescheduling if necessary. Now, let me guarantee you that your day will not go exactly the way you planned it. You'll have interruptions. Some tasks will take longer than you thought, and priorities will change. But even so, as you make this a regular habit, you will definitely get more done, you'll do better quality work, and your stress level will go way down.